Hey guys, it's Marley from Kale and Krunches. Welcome back to my channel, and I have the incredible Dr. Aliya here today. Again, she, if you don't remember, is my chiropractor and also an awesome business owner and mom of two and pre and postnatal expert. And today we are doing part 2 of weird pregnancy symptoms that nobody tells you about. Part 1, people were like, oh yeah, that happened to me too. And I'm like, well, thanks for the heads up.
People don't talk about these weird ones.
No.
Because they think they're alone. What's yours?
Okay, so my number 1, I would say, are nosebleeds.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, it's like when you blow or you pick a little, like there's blood, always.
The nosebleeds come from, one, you have more blood flow, just generally.
Yeah.
2, the blood vessels in your nose dilate. So all of the blood vessels everywhere in your body dilate, hence the swelling. And then 3, you were saying it's because it's dry out.
It's
winterish.
But it's also, I feel like, if it was summer, like, would I be as congested?
Probably. That's the other thing.
Congestion.
In conjunction is the congestion. Like a lot of women suffer from sinus problems.
Right,
And
like
like,
breathe.
like they're constantly like,
it's like bloody congestion.
great.
Yeah, bloody congestion.
So number 2 is like thunderbolt firing from your vagina.
Fiery badge.
Fiery badge. It's more like lightning badge. Yeah.
Lightning.
Marley likes to call it lightning badge.
Lightning badge for the
I'm a little bit more graceful saying crotch. But basically, like, literally feels like there's just like hot, like just lightning happening in your, but it's not just your vagina. Sometimes it's like in like your rectum. It's like lower in your pelvis area. That is because the baby, 1, moves down into your pelvic inlet. So like it's moving down into your pelvis, and then it like comes up again, and then it like moves. It's almost like a baby's head going like this. Like nuzzling its way
into
down.
your vag.
Yeah, totally. Almost like preparation for labor. Like, so like it's like your body like starting to like gear up, and like your uterus is contracting and everything is happening. But just because you're getting lightning crotch doesn't mean you're going into labor.
Is lightning crotch like Braxton Hicks, or is that completely different?
It's different, but it also is kind of the same process. So Braxton Hicks is basically your uterus kind of contracting.
Right.
Same thing with lightning crotch. It's like practice. It's like almost like things are moving downward. And
so it's not the baby just being like, oh, like gas pedal in the vagina.
No. Although sometimes you may get that, and that's a breech presentation. Like you shouldn't be getting like kicked with a foot in your vagina, because then your baby's not in the right position.
Okay, number 3, hairy belly. So my leg hair and like my hair on my body hasn't really grown like crazy. Like I feel like I shaved my legs. I mean, granted, I have very fair like blonde hair. I'm lucky in that way, but I like shaved my legs 3 months ago and like don't need to shave them again. But
I hate you.
Sorry, I know. But now, like my belly has so much hair on it, and then came from Florida. I was in the sun, and it's so blonde. And I felt like every time someone's like, oh my god, let me see, I could like kind of see that they're like, oh, she's furry. Like it's quite furry.
It
like really,
is.
I'm not lying. Look how long that is.
Yeah,
I don't normally have it.
You don't have it anywhere else.
No, I don't have it anywhere else. The belly hair is like, it's not so cute.
Okay, so the belly hair is also hormones. Right? So like your hormones aren't like being picky as to like what it's growing and what's not growing. It's just like hormones are raging, and your estrogen's going up and your progesterone's going up. And so the place that it's affecting for you is your belly.
I kind of thought it was like maybe it's like winter hibernation, just keeping her warm.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like a little coat for her, like a little furry coat.
Aww.
Okay, so number 3, 4. I had sexy dreams when I was pregnant. Like, sex dreams. I had dreams, and I think a lot of women have sex dreams about like, I don't know, like a postman. Or like...
the UPS guy.
The UPS guy. He was pretty hot. I
see him.
I mean, and you know, with all of the fluids and nosebleed and furry belly, like who could resist us? You know what I mean? Like
so hot
we're
right
so hot right now. So the sex dreams, again,
hormones raging. Yeah.
Like the hormones are out of control, and they're making you want to have sex with your UPS guy.
But speaking of weird dreams, I did have a dream the other day that I gave birth to a Great Dane. You know that
Yeah,
that giant
like
dog?
a giant dog.
Yeah.
Good for you, Marley. Good for you for having a dream about that. Crazy dreams. And you know the other thing I was gonna say with the dreaming, it continues through pregnancy, and then often sometimes like postpartum, it almost like continued for a little bit and then stopped because you're so freaking exhausted from that baby. So
when you are sleeping, you're not like having the luxury of dreaming.
No, you're
that was number 4. Number 5. Baby brain, I don't remember it. So a lot of numbness and tingling in my hands and my feet.
So big F. The fluid situation, when it's in your wrist, it's like your blood just kind of starts really getting retained. And so the amount of fluid is causing swelling in your wrist. And that swelling is compressing like a nerve. And the nerve is, when it's compressed, it gives you that feeling of numbness.
So it makes sense.
So the reason why it's happening in your feet is it's probably the same reason. I don't think, it's not the nerve getting compressed in your feet, but it's just the feeling of like a heaviness, right? So like you've like sat on your foot and then all of a sudden like you've got a dead foot. It's because there's just so much fluid that it's causing a difficulty in the amount of circulation that's flowing. The other thing is you've got so much circulation, but it all kind of happens around here.
Like the trunk.
Yeah, totally. Like the fluid is coming here. And so what happens is your feet get swollen because the blood is pooling here and it's not being able to come back all the way up. So one thing you can do for the hands, like just say, is just keep them moving, right? It's like have busy hands all the time. And then the one thing you can do for your feet is, you know the pose legs up the wall? Or like elevating your feet?
Yeah, like I'm lying down.
And like, you elevate your feet. Yeah. Because that's a trap. That's gonna help your numbness and tingling situation. Yeah. Okay, so that was good. Yeah. So I'm sure like a lot of people will relate to a lot of this stuff. And the other thing we wanted to tell you is you're not alone. Because we've been there.
I mean, you've been there twice.
I've been there. I've had sexy dreams a lot. And it's okay.
Yay. Go us. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.